So is everybody having fun?
Yes!
I'm having a great time. And what's interesting is I'm weeping a lot. And it's good weeping. It's like learning. It's about, and I'm telling stories about some troubles I had at a certain time, or something that got in the way, and how I tried to solve it and stuff like that. And people go, "Oh, you're so inspiring, you're so inspiring." And I think, well, there is something about being an actor that is important. And sometimes, in this political age that we're in right now, sometimes I get a lot of questions or people thinking, okay, you're just an actor, so why don't you go back to acting and let us tell you what to vote on and stuff like that, We're just an actor. What does that mean? I'm a human being, I have a mind, I think, I'm an American, I live in our country, I want what's best for our country. I'm not getting political, I'm just saying you fuckers gotta vote. Okay, so you're all gonna vote, right? Okay, it's important. And to think about our future as a country. I mean, this dangerous time that we're playing. I don't want to get too. I should probably shut up now. Because I get a lot of comments on my Instagram account that are not happy with some of the things I said or put up or just said. But it's all about voting, and you have minds, and you listen hard to what's happening and what's not happening, who people are, and because that's what us actors do. People is our business, You look at a person, and some people you maybe don't like so much, and you wonder, I wonder why I don't, or what happened to that person that makes them want to do something like that you just don't like, or whatever. So we're always kind of looking, but it's always we were talking the last little thing that we had, which is those little small group things, We started talking about, the whys of who we are growing up. I told a story about, to some people, I don't remember where it was, but when I was in first grade, I said to the teacher once, I think I'm getting sick, so I don't think I can go out on the playground and stay. And when everybody was gone, I took everybody's lunch money. It was just, it was like 2 or 3 cents, but I stole it all. Who was I? Why in the world could I do something like that? And I was the only one in the classroom, so I was a really stupid thief. And then my parents said you were going to have to give you a spanking. And I still have the hairbrush today. It's a beautiful kind of ivory one with things. But I don't, I was ready for, and I was really scared, and I thought, wow, I did something really bad. But I don't know if they didn't want to hurt me or whatever, but I don't remember the spanking or any pain or anything. And I don't know why I told you that story.
We love you, John!
Listen to Michael. What else bad things can I tell you? But we've all got things that we're not proud of, I guess. Except for Meryl Streep. I think she did. I was in a movie with her once. It was a movie called Julie. When we were
Quit bragging. I was in a movie once with Meryl Streep. Got my sweats on, travel pants.
Hi, son.
How are you?
He's my baby. I wonder what did to him when he was a young boy to Toronto ladies. We were just talking about stuff like this.
Really?
Yeah.
What were you saying?
Oh, we're talking about people who do things, you know, that they're ashamed of in life. And it was something maybe that their parents instilled in them, or some mistakes that their parents made, or something that happened, or whatever.
Yeah, I
was
think-
trying to take responsibility for why you turned out the way you did.
I think you're a product of your own environment. I think if you don't do something to change, your past will become your present.
You know, change is the only constant, and we're changing all the time.
You know, David Bowie once said, changes and face the pain. Changes. Alright, sorry. Look how many people came to see Dad and Son. I love it. Yeah. He had a good father. Unfortunately, why is it so dark in here? Can we turn the lights on just a little? Just so I can see these
So we
pretty
can see
things.
these beautiful people out there.
Yeah. I can't stand to fly on that bad night. Men were meant to fly with underneath their wings. I'm only a man in a silly red sheet. Caroline, go into the light. Go into. I thought I heard music. Let me ask you.
Okay,
Be honest.
I'll try.
Now, don't try to be funny. Turn louder. It's not easy to be me. When I'm feels alright, lost each time to hide. You weren't crazy to Lex. Alright, thank you. It's a lovely song. It's a lovely song.
I feel so old right now.
You're not old. Let me ask you a question now. Do you, as John Glover, feel that you could have been a better father to Lex Luthor?
John Glover be the or Lex Luthor?
No, could Lionel Luthor have been kinder? Was he a good father? Honestly.
You asking me?
I'm asking you as John Glover, not as...
He had his ups, he had his downs.
He put him in a psych ward. What were the
It's to
odds?
make him a stronger man.
Oh, that his brain.
Use
To
that
make
one.
him a stronger man. They were all tests. And he passed most of them.
I guess I passed. I threw you out of the building.
That was my idea, I want you to know. I said, when you kill me, have Lex do it. And they went, oh, yes. Does that mean? Okay, I just wanted to say I take responsibility.
Yeah, well, what I love about that scene is when you fall, you have this look of like almost, in my interpretation, is you freed me, son.
Yeah, I was smiling as I went
What
down.
kind of smile that you freed me from
I
my.
like that.
I don't think you liked yourself. I don't think Lex likes himself. I don't think Lionel liked
A
himself.
lot of people have that problem.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had
Played a lot
problems.
of them.
Yes, I
Because
had
I
to.
didn't want Everybody hates, except for Meryl Streep.
Yeah. But I think what's important is if you don't like yourself, you gotta learn to love yourself.
Exactly.
You have to.
The greatest love of all. How do we sing it? Do they have Whitney Houston, the greatest love of all?
We should attempt that one. How does that
Just
go?
don't sing along. And I got in a big fight because he was singing along, and I said, let's let Brittany do it.
Brittany? Whitney. Whitney Houston. Do not ever say Whitney Houston and Britney Spears in the same sentence.
Who's the...
Britney Spears sang like, toxic.
Maybe one more time.
Oops, I did it again. Yeah. Britney Spears. Whitney Houston.
Yeah, Whitney.
Greatest love of all.
Oh, yes. It's a great song. Is there a disc jockey back there?
All right, next question. Who's got the next question? Claudia.
Next, we have...
This is my brother.
Oh, we need questions.
This is my brother Anthony.
Hello, good to see
That's
you.
Andy?
Yes.
Andy, how you doing, Andy? You live across the street from the Pellegrinos over on Bayside Avenue, Long Island? Go to Lawson's Deli, have yourself a nice sandwich or whatnot, what have you? Okay, go ahead, what's your question?
The question is specifically between the Lex and Lionel scenes in Smallville. What scene could you not get through because you two kept laughing in the scene? And that's for both of you.
What scene couldn't get through because we were laughing? Remember the guy? I don't know if you remember this, but he was just weird. He would do this thing with his hand. He would hand blast us with this. He told you, don't come near me. Don't come near me. You don't remember that, right? I was laughing so hard. You got so upset. You were just like, stop it. Yeah, I can't stop.
Stop it?
Well, I didn't say that. You meant stop it. You were very. Oh. I mean, why didn't you look for a wig for Lex?
That's such a cute bald head.
Why'd you call me Fuzzy Wuzzy for so many years? When I got fuzzy. No, I didn't have any hair. That's the thing. I had no hair, and so even if it grew a little, I thought before the show started, well, if I have a little, it doesn't matter. They made me shave every day and put like 2 hours worth of different like makeup on, so I didn't even see a hairline. It took forever. And at first I was like, okay. And then about a year and a half, 2 years later, I was like, you have got to do this faster. So they got 2 people working on it. So it made it an hour and a half.
And it was really rough because I had such beautiful hair.
I always thought that was sort of not only ironic, but it was almost taunting. Like you were like, look at me. Next question.
First of all, that was the greatest thing ever. This is why I love you, Michael.
I love you too. I love you too.
What about me?
John, we all love you.
Oh, thank you. I just asked for it.
Okay, so my question is, what was your favorite father-son moment in the show? Good or bad?
There's so many. You can't pick one.
Why do you think of one?
He was just fun to play with.
Yes, as an act,
We
yes.
have that laughing group. I'm here. Together. All right.
But I think what he was, but I think what she was saying was the moment where we were kind to each other, maybe, where there was a nice Lex Lionel moment. I can't think of one.
I mean, there must have been some love somewhere in there.
Yeah, but there were great scenes. I mean, there were so many great scenes when we were fencing and I nicked you, and I was, you know, in the eye, and you looked at me, and you were like, yeah, that's the Lex I know, or something. I forgot that. But there was a lot of great moments. We always had great moments. We always took the material and elevated it as much as we could. How do we get the best out of this scene? That was always the goal.
Right, exactly. And I think we did pretty damn good at it.